Welcome back. So, it's dark. It's probably better. So, I need to make new motor mounts. The old motor mounts that I made before worked good for a different style puck. And I wasn't really working with exact 90 degrees when I made them. So, this is what I got going on now. I need to basically position that one right there, get it solid, and then I'm going to make some brackets out of a couple of these and one of those, cut 45 degree, all that good stuff. So that's basically what the plan is tonight. I will just dream up how it goes and then share with the progress, because I think that's probably the best way to do it. See you. Okay, here's where we're at. That's basically what we're working with. Probably didn't need to cut the triangle out, but it'll be okay. I'm not too worried about it. So now I'm going to go get my square tubing, cut it at a 45, and see if I can figure out a way to slip that in and around. And gotta do some math and looking at it. But that's the idea. And I'm pretty sure this 1/4 inch will do fine. I hope. See ya. Here's where we're at. So there's a plate. Obviously, it's got an issue there. Well, it's not an issue, but I'm going to have to cut a slot in that thing, in the part of the bracket that's going to sit flush with the mount. And the other thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut down that bolt that's sticking out of there. It'll probably close to a 1/2 inch, little less than a 1/2 inch, but obviously it's not squared up, but you can get the idea. So I'm apparently very slow at this, but at least I have another vehicle, right? So alright, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to shut things down for the evening. Bye. Alright. It's getting chilly. I know. Everyone's like, come on. So that's that passenger side motor mount. It's all bolted in and painted. I just need to set it down. And once it's set down, I can tighten it up and that motor mount will be done. And then on this side, what is going on? And then on this side, I just got this one fitted up properly. And come on now. There we go. You can see that that's going to be perfectly fine. The only catch in the whole program is, well, there is no catch. I just need to weld it up. So the goal is to get this welded up and the thing completely bolted in, and we can call it an evening because it is getting chilly. So that's where I'm at. Welcome to my welding table, aka the ground. Try to take you on this journey. We'll see how it goes. This may get sped up, who knows. That'll hold. Yep, it's gonna do. Bet that sucker's hot. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at those heat marks. I love it. That'll do. Ah, yeah. Okay. Motor is now under its own weight, which is great. I have a slight issue. And the issue is, see how that's hitting up there? These motor mounts are too high. Now my brackets are fine. Not worried about those. But it's causing me two sets of issues. The first issue, set you up like this, see how this works. There we go. So the first issue is it's just too tall. It's just way too tall. I wanted the most rubber, so I got the thickest ones. They have another pair that's a little bit smaller that I'm going to go with. The other issue is I can't get the nuts on the way they are. So that's not a good long-term solution. So I'm going to order up some new bolts, or new mounts rather, that are a little bit shorter, and go from there. So here I go. I look like an alien. Bye. Okay, remember how I said motor mounts? Those are the ones I originally bought. These are the ones I just got. And I will show you the difference here shortly. Oh, nice. Got LEDs with it. So, there's that boy compared to that boy. It doesn't seem like it's that huge of a difference, but it's going to make a difference. I think that's about all I'm going to need to make this sit properly. So, there we go. And if anyone wants to know, because I struggled to find this, although these are different sizes for God's sakes. Well, yeah, I don't know. Certainly could put everything else. The size of the bolts on these, or studs on these, are 1/2 inch 13 coarse thread. And if you go to Home Depot, and that's what you're looking for, it's ARJ, whatever that means. So, yeah, I am going to, before I get tempted to do anything else, I'm going to get these motor mounts done and installed. I'm going to make a slight modification or two to my mounts too, to make it a little easier to get the nuts on. So, there we go. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that made a huge difference. I actually have some room to breathe back there. The firewall padding material is pushed away. I still have a small issue. I gotta do the same thing. Oh, damn it. Get a flashlight in here. I gotta do the same thing that I did on the other one, which is trim it down. You can see that it's sitting right where I want it to be, where I need it to be, but I can't see the top of the nut at all. So I'm gonna have to take those back out and shorten the bolt head a little bit, but that's no big deal. It's easy. I got it all rigged. Same thing over here. This is way too long. So I'm going to cut like a good 1/2 inch off of that thing. So there we are, but the motor's sitting much better. It's lower, it's more or less straight up and down. It always tilts to the passenger side just a touch, but that ain't bad at all, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, it's confession time. So, just an FYI, I had this running a couple days ago. I literally set the camera up right here, rolled the thing over with injection lines cracked, and started spurting everywhere, and then I tightened them up, Restarted the thing and it just fired right up. But the freaking camera was not rolling, so that was very disheartening. Anyway, so I got the bolts completely tightened up on these mounts. Found a small oil leak at these fittings down here. Those guys, the oil filter lines. I got the downpipe installed, and I don't know what happened exactly, but it sure looks like the motor moved a little bit. Oh, you know what? I see what the issue is. I need to loosen up the whole downpipe and turn it a little bit to the passenger side. I think that'll take care of that. Either way, I'm not going to sweat it at this point. This motor mounts in all nice like. I'm happy, very happy. Yeah, so join me on this cold start. It's definitely cold. The idle's too low, which is why I got a screwdriver just hanging in there, but this should work. Oh, let me install my harmonic balancer first. Yeah, let me do that. All right, we're recording. Good. Okay, I got the thing in neutral. I just want to wing it over and make sure there's no clearance issues or anything. So let's hear what it sounds like. You're going to see this thing rock and roll because it's what they do. So we're good. So now let's go in the cab, turn on the fuel, and we'll fire it up and run it for a few, I don't know, 20-30 seconds. It's 9 o'clock, 9:10 at night. I don't particularly want to do this and bug the shit out of my neighbors. Here we go. Needs a little thing called extra fuel. Way too low. There we are. That should be long enough to check for leaks tomorrow, and we'll be good to go.